Oh my goodness!
Tócalo.
You can touch it, Toca.
Eso.
Golly.
Venga, para que tome una foto. Venga, con el bebé, el niño, venga.
Yeah. That's so awesome, Katie. The initial reason that we started considering going to South America at all was because Ryan and Abbie were signed up to go on this awesome paragliding trip in Cali, Colombia. But I got to thinking, maybe I wanted to have my own adventure with the other 4 kids while they were doing that. I ended up choosing an opportunity for us to volunteer together at a place called Mi Casa in Emparautu, which is near Barranquilla in the northern coast of Colombia. But before we could do any of this, we actually had to get from Canada all the way down to Colombia. All right, let's go get checked in.
Ready to go. Excited. Right.
Mom, do you think on this they're playing you can watch a show?
You're always finding your own way. You love riding on a train. Don't know how I guess that dreams come true when you least expect them to. Ain't life funny? How did I get so lucky?
There we go. Go.
Dancing in the rain. You never mind a cloudy day.
Why did you get it?
Because it went to my birthday, and I told her that it was, and then she gave me it.
Yeah, it is. All right, we're almost to Colombia, but now we have to split up. Ryan's going to Cali, and I'm going to Barranquilla. So even though we just got back together again after he was in Switzerland, yeah, he's leaving again. It's a little sad. I know. Ryan and I have a lot of conflicting feelings about volunteering, and it's one of the reasons we haven't done a lot of it as a family. It's a really complex topic, but a lot of the work that is done by volunteers and nonprofit organizations can long-term cause more harm than it does help. So we're very hesitant about going into things, but I had a lot of back and forth conversations with Inten, the director, before making this decision, and even though I was a little hesitant, I finally decided that I did feel good about this opportunity. So I had 4 goals for our time volunteering. The first one was I just saw it as a learning opportunity. I wanted us to ask questions, to observe, to learn whatever we could. The second is that I wanted to see what was it like to volunteer with kids, and was it even possible? Would it be really difficult with the kids? Would we be a burden to the place where we were going? The third goal was to just work together as a family and to spend some time serving somebody else. And then the fourth goal was hopefully to add in whatever we had to offer. We didn't know exactly what that would look like, but if there was any way that we could help, we were hopeful that we would be able to do that. The first day or two was really hard for me. We just said goodbye to Ryan and Abbie. Then the night that we got there, we'd been traveling all day, we were exhausted, then we had a 1-hour car ride. We got there in the dark and we found out that the power was out. It was just a little unsettling arriving in the dark and not being able to really see anything, and our fans weren't working because of the power, so it was really hot and stuffy. I just felt a little overwhelmed. I was feeling lonely, I was feeling unsure of what I had gotten myself into, and I was almost tempted to give up at the beginning and just go and be where Ryan and Abbie were. But we pushed through and we spent our first day just getting to know the property. We got our room a little bit more set up in the daylight. The power came back on and the kids explored a little. It's really sunny right now, but a quick little view of the area where we're staying. This is another one of the guest houses, and then over there's where we eat, and there's a little place with hammocks, and then this is our humble abode for the week. So you can see it's pretty small and simple in here. Little dresser, chair, fan. We've got, hello, 2 sets of bunk beds, my bed, and a little bathroom. What are you eating?
Chewy chocolate.
Chocolate?
What do you call it? Chewy chocolate. It wasn't hard. We can get
Maxie's nice. Maxie. So we started volunteering bright and early the very next morning. Honestly, that first morning wasn't very good. We didn't know what to do with ourselves. Also, we were just surrounded by like instant immersive Spanish, which we hadn't been in for a long time. So that was really overwhelming, not being able to communicate very easily. Plus it was hot and stuffy, and we had just come from winter and we were not prepared for the heat, and there was like one little fan, there's no air conditioning, and so it just drained us. But after that first day, I really got into a rhythm. So this is what each of our volunteering days would look like. We'd wake up, get ready, and eat breakfast at the foundation.
Mom, did you tell?
And then we would wait for our tuk-tuk to come, and they would drive us about 20 minutes into the town of Galapa. Oh, Ollie, you go with Mom. Okay, Kane, go in. Once we got to the center, they always started with 1 hour of schoolwork tutoring. During that time, we would do things like prepping crafts or art projects for later in the day, or we would work on our own English lessons. Then when it was our turn, we would jump in and we would teach our English lesson, which was usually a little bit hilarious, a lot loud, a bit chaotic, but really, really fun and rewarding. Good morning. Good morning. Spoon. Huh? Spoon. It's spoon. Spoon. No S. It is spoon. No. Spoon.
It's spoon.
Pencil.
Pencil.
Yes. Pencil. I have a ball.
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 Tango. Go tango. Pelota. Okay. I have a ball. You say it. I have a ball. Remember? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. It's gonna look beautiful. After that, we would join in with whatever project they were working on. While we were there, Carnival was coming up, and Carnival is a huge deal in Barranquilla. So we did a lot of projects that were around Carnival costumes and decorations, and we would just talk with the kids in our broken Spanish and just get to know them better, and it was a really good time. The kids would all leave around noon, and then we would be there at the center, and the kids would would lie down and read their books. I would use the Wi-Fi there to get work done because the foundation property didn't have any internet. I'd either go in to the town of Galapa and we would do errands or shopping if we needed to. We printed off photos for a project one day. We needed to buy supplies for an art project that we were doing. So sometimes we went into town. Other days we just went back to the foundation because we had a couple more projects that we were working on there. Johanna was working on this awesome flag project, repainting and adding new flags that represented all the volunteers that have been there. The boys and I worked on a different painting project. Inten had these white steps that she just felt like really needed a pop of color to add to the property. So we got the job of painting them all in different colors.
I know I got purple on it.
You've got purple on it, green, blue, yellow. That's gonna look so good. It's gonna look amazing. When we were done painting, usually the kids would play or read for a little while and I would get some more work done. Then we would eat dinner at the foundation.
Oh, it smells like dog.
After dinner, we'd spend a little bit of time cleaning up, playing, getting ready for bed. What are you, Ollie?
I am a robot. I am a robot.
And then the kids would all get into the room, lie down in their beds, and I figured the best way to get all of us just kind of chill and ready for sleep in such a small, hot space was to read together. So I would read out loud to the kids.
Steaming bowls of stew on the counter behind the woman. But we are very hungry. What would it cost for a meal at a place to stay? We don't take dulcites or any other coin at the last resort.
While we were there, Kepler had his birthday and he turned 7 years old.
You open it? Yo. Hey, that's naughty.
Now you gotta wrap it up again. You gotta wrap it up again.
Okay, wrap it up and then I want to see it pop.
Oh, thank you for doing this. It's sweet.
Have kids.
Yeah. That looks delicious. Kepler, you don't want to eat the cake, do you?
I do.
Oh, you do. I don't think you're enjoying that.
I am a joy.
As a special birthday treat, I asked around and I found out about this eco park.
Does he like you? I think he wants more of what you've got. He wants it. Bring it to him. Joe, don't tease him. Don't tease him.
That's so cool.
Hi. Hello. What are you? A sailor of the seven seas. He does look feisty. Look at the bird, Katie. Look at this bird. He's so Now that is a pig pen. I can pass. How big do you think I am? Okay. We did not see any monkeys yet, but we might see them in the trees. Go, 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 go. Go get in the pool. Don't run, just go get in.
This is the good life.
Where is it nice and cool? Does it feel so good?
This is the good life.
That's so awesome, Kaden.
Desert roads to
A esas tortugas aquí le llaman morrocoya.
Morocoya.
Tócalo.
Kaden, do it. Kate, put your guy down.
look up at the bright sky.
Caimán. Te mide 6 metros cuando crece.
Kaden, these guys grow up to 6 meters, he said.
Eso.
so long.
Y le llama aguja, ¿sí ve que parece una aguja? Sí. Porque tiene una punta.
Oh my goodness!
Tóquelo.
You can touch it. Toca.
Eso.
What do you think,
Venga,
Ollie?
para que tome una foto. Venga, con el bebé, el niño, venga.
They're so cute.
His name is Cotton Top Tamarind.
That's what their
Her
name.
name is Dina.
Aww.
Say hi.
Hi.
Aren't you pretty? Hello.
A little sad as we drive away from the foundation property. We're heading off to our last morning of teaching, but we've already had to say goodbye to where we've been staying for the past 9 days. How are you?
Hi, my name is Inten. I'm from the Netherlands.
So how can people support the work of the foundation?
They can go to our website
Mm-hmm.
and you can see all the programs, all the things that we're doing, and there you also can see how you can help us.
Perfect. Thank you, Inten. Nice. There's our bus.
Okay.
Oh. Aw.
Vaya muy bien. Dos, tres.
Toros.
And then we boarded a bus to take us 2 hours away to the city of Cartagena, where Ryan and Abbie were actually flying into that day so that we could all be together again. We were really excited to hear about their paragliding adventures, but those will have to wait for the next video.